annual situation. So I'm with a buddy of mine. His name's Emmanuel Kelly. He won X Factor, and he's going to be performing. But I'm going to give you guys a sneak exclusive interview.
Hey guys,
there he is. What's
about
up?
to go on. Yeah, I'm at the back doing it the easy way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on in a minute. Gotta get that voice ready.
So when you're on stage, you give us a little easy way shout out, right?
That's it. I'll see you soon.
That's him right there, man. You guys go look it up. Emmanuel Kelly. This dude's a major. You're gonna love his performance. They're all saying hello.
Hello.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. No worries.
Thanks, guys. And I had what Vivian had called a Fred line. And I delivered my line, and it got a huge drop dead laugh. And after the show, she picked me up. And
yeah, Emmanuel Kelly. He won X Factor.
She whispered in my ear, and I never really figured out the reference of this.
He's a buddy of mine. The guy on stage right now was in I Love
said,
Lucy.
"Oh gosh, you did your."
He's one of the kids in I Love Lucy, so they're honoring him with the Halo Award.
Who could have ever done it? And I didn't realize so many years later that she really did think he was an old poop.
So guys, what's going on right now is this is an exclusive 79th annual Celebration Motion Picture Association event. And Hollywood royalty is here. There's princes and princesses and really old school actors and new school actors and top level record promoters, and even a friend of mine, Steve Resnick, he's the former vice president of A&R for Capitol Records. People with Michael Jackson designers here, a lady that actually sold Michael Jackson sold Neverland Ranch to Michael Jackson's here. It's just incredible. So I'm giving you guys the sneak peek because you're on my Periscope. It's all for you. You get to be inside exclusive. You get to meet everybody. Show that love if you're enjoying it.
We are so grateful. Put Jimmy in the middle and buy the tree.
Picture. What are you doing? What are you doing? The pictures.
How amazing. Jimmy, I always think of you as little Jerry Carmichael. That's right. One more right here.
Hey, Katie from Henderson, Nevada. How are you?
Oh, yeah. That's right. Mr. Ed. Thank you, Stu. And thank you, Jimmy Garrett, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little bit more of classic television. Wasn't Lucy wonderful? Stu, can I tell them something? And I might need your help up here.
This is
when
a
you went to Lucy's,
Hollywood royalty
type
of event. A lot of big celebrities are here, and they're honoring these celebrities. And then my friend
and when you went to dinner at Lucy's,
Emmanuel Kelly, who won X Factor, is going to be performing pretty soon.
Beautifully.
That was the guy in the beginning,
just delicious and wonderful.
Gave the shout out to Easy Way, and he's an amazing performer. You guys will love him.
Character, Lucy Ricardo, and then she was a very serious person, very down to earth. And her humor in life, when you would just talk to her, was funny.
Thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you for the love. Thank you for sharing.
Wasn't she, Stu? Yeah. Do you have it?
All my followers, I want to bring you into everything that I do. Whenever I'm somewhere, I'm going to bring you into it. Let you guys enjoy it with me.
We should, since we're honoring Jimmy Garrett, we should remember Lucy just for a moment, please.
Well, she was always great about birthdays and Christmas presents. Y'all always got a birthday present. You always got a Christmas present from her.
Everybody in here remembers I Love Lucy, right?
How about the one where I was supposed to fix her a margarita?
That's the funny one.
Christmas Day, that's what's up.
It doesn't paint her in the greatest light, but she was not in a great mood.
But it's the truth, and you'll love it.
All right. Everybody sit back. This is going to take a little bit of time. The last series that she did was called Life with Lucy. It was back in the 80s. And it was a short
Just stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. My friend with X Factor will be performing pretty soon. I promise you, you will love it.
Bill Cosby show was the #1 show on NBC at the time. So they gave her this show, and we kind of rushed it to air, and we didn't have enough time to develop it the way it should have been developed. And instead of doing a Golden Girls type show, which was hot at the time, because the public liked I Love Lucy so much, they were trying to do slapstick, and it just didn't work. The timing was off. The age range was off. Anyway, it was a blast working on this show, to watch her and Gail Gordon work from week to week. You came down there, didn't you? Yeah, because that's where Randall and I first met, I think. Anyway, there was a rehearsal one day that wasn't going too well, and she had an assistant that drove her in the golf cart from the stage to her dressing room. That assistant was conveniently away this particular day. And
I don't know, some guy is hyping the other guy that got an award. I hope he gets off stage
back to the
soon.
dressing room, and I got to drive her.
He's on there too long.
She was a lovely lady. She was tough as nails, but you break down that facade, and she was a sensitive, caring, loving person. Very motherly, except for this day.
Just stay tuned for the X Factor performance.
And one of the things I learned about working for Lucy is when you work with her, you don't say no to her. Because if you say no, that shows weakness, and you want to continue to work there, and you want to keep your job. So anyway, we get to the dressing room, and she's asking me about the script.
He's
and what
telling
I
you a
think
story
of it,
about
and
I Love
dare
Lucy.
tell her what I thought of it.
And some
So I
behind-the-scenes
said,
stuff.
you take anything and you make it great. And she goes, well, I don't know how I can keep doing this. I keep doing this. I can't. Fix me a drink, dear. Go in the kitchen and fix me a margarita.
The MC is...
Now, I don't drink.
Is some
And
guy
I don't even
from
know what's in
I
the
Love
market.
Lucy. The other
And I
guy
didn't want to say
is
no
the
to
chairman
Lucille Ball when she
of
was
this
in
whole
bed.
Motion Picture Association event.
So I went into the kitchen and I stared at everything in there, and I stared at everything, and I stared at everything. And from the alcove I hear, "Where's my drink?" And I said, "I'm working on it, Lucy." And she said, "The ice is in the freezer." I said, "Ice, good, I'll get the ice out. Okay, there's ice in a margarita. And the tequila's by the sink. Ah, tequila, great, I'll get the tequila." And I'm staring at the ice and the tequila, and I don't know what to do. And about 5 minutes later, she walks in and she says, "Where is my drink?" And I just looked at her and she said, "You don't know how to make a margarita, do you? You don't know how to make a margarita, do you? Well, watch me." And she takes it and she starts to make the drink.
Thank you so
And
much
she
for the
says,
hearts, guys.
"Get
I
the
love you."
ice." And I get the ice, and she says, "Now get the shot glass in the blender." And I get the shot glass in the blender. Now she says, "Put the ice in." And I didn't know. I took an ice cube and put it in the shot glass. No! And then she made the drink and took the drink and poured it on and turned the blender on, and I'm shaking like a... And she walks out of the room and she says, "That's how you make a margarita." And I'm shaking like a
The
leaf,
picture of the
shaking like a
lady
leaf.
on
About 2
the
minutes later,
stage,
she
she's
says,
the one that
"Well,
sold
dear, aren't you going to
the
come in
Neverland
and
Ranch
sit
to
with
Michael
me?"
Jackson.
That's all
Name's
she
Gloria.
needed. But I learned how to make a margarita, and from that day forward, I never forgot.
Oh, finally. All right, I think this will be the X Factor performance, I'm hoping.
Here at our Christmas thing,
And if it is, do me a favor, guys, and everybody invite, everybody share, because I promise you, a whole bunch of people will be in here
Ladies and
wanting to watch
gentlemen,
this
I have
performance.
something. There's yet another note. This is the third note that's been passed tonight. They wanted to know.
Yes, this is a very small,
back at
private
that
group.
Table, yes, wanted to know about this picture with Margaret O'Brien. This is, of course, legendary Oscar-winning Margaret O'Brien, as you've never seen her before, because she's standing beside,
Yes,
or
there's a lot
actually
of
near,
actors
under
here.
a Christmas tree, holding a dog. And I asked her, "Tell me about the dog." And she said that was her dog, Maggie, that went everywhere with her. She and her mother, her dog. But this gentleman told me, he said, "That's the most beautiful picture I've ever seen." And isn't it? Isn't that just fabulous? And Margaret, we love this picture of you and Maggie. Maggie and she went on to make the cover of hundreds of magazines, right? Through the years, hundreds of magazines, and Margaret says
Chris,
it
to
was
me,
because
I'm
of
a
my
public
dog
figure, and
that
I
there ever was a
have a lot
Margaret
of very
O'Brien.
big
So I love
clients.
that. So
I have a
Margaret
TV show,
dedicated
a
this
radio
up
station,
tonight,
a
and what she's
magazine.
going to do is
I've been in the Hollywood
it's going to
industry
be in
and the
our
corporate
raffle
industry for
in just
years.
A few minutes.
I'm
And she said that
just-
she will sign it.
I know a lot of
and present
people,
to whoever the
so
winner
I
of the
get invited
raffle
to a lot
is.
of
We have
events like
several
this.
raffle gifts. The beautiful. So how about that? Isn't that wonderful? I hope I get it.
I try to be a good person and help others. To answer your question.
And now, we're continuing on with our show. Michael, what did you say was next?
I was just answering your question.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a surprise for you.
Okay, here we go. This is the X Factor performance. Everybody invite their followers.
Oh, of course. I beg your pardon. Yes, we have a special clip here right now that we're going to play. And this is our beautiful Carmelita and her friend Marley, who just received the award, by the way. Go back there and check out her
Cool,
set.
Christina, I
This
just
wonderful
followed
set
you.
designer. And they gave that to
Keep
the
in touch
council.
if you hit me up on Twitter
Three people
or Instagram.
have already asked me for table number 1 if it's for sale, if they can buy it.
We actually
So,
have a membership
Carmelita and Marley,
organization that
let's
gets
do a
you into
wonderful
private
set.
exclusive events like this.
So while these gentlemen are putting this together, we're going to talk about Emmanuel Kelly. What would you like to, did you like to tell me something? I've been seeing him on every show on television. Every show from X Factor to everything else. And I want to just tell you, he's an amazing talent.
Okay, here we go. Everybody invite their followers.
I am so thrilled to have him tonight. And
I'm gonna rebroadcast.
So wonderful.